Siap? Siap? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, welcome to Left Pocket Podcast. Alright, my name is Spartan and I'm gonna be the host today. First of all, it's been a great honor to be with you guys here today. I think you already know about me, who I am, right? We pretty much see every day, it's all of us. So, for our audience, I'm gonna introduce you to Your Highness, Master of Story Making, Farel. Good afternoon, Farel. How are you?
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. We meet
I'm
every
good.
day. You're doing great, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready for
Ready.
today's podcast? Okay. All right. So we also have Dinda. Good afternoon, Dinda. How are you? Feeling great?
Yes.
You came very far from Karanganyar, right? Yeah, like I did. Okay, we also have Andrea. Good afternoon, Andrea. How are you? Are you feeling excited, guys, today?
Yeah.
I know.
Alright, so because we're gonna talk about something a little bit serious, but stay relaxed, okay? We're not trying to make this thing complicated, although it's already made complicated. So, the topic today is irony in education, destructive behavior phenomena, especially that happens on younger students. We're talking about elementary, but not up to our friends in junior high school, as well as in senior high school. So it's been really embarrassing, even though the young generation has become perpetrators of violence. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do when you were younger?
When I was young, I remember that the only fun activity is like exchanging binder paper. You know, I feel that. Yeah. Not the destructive behavior like we have today.
How about you? What did you do in senior high school or elementary or perhaps junior?
I was doing some normal activity like the others, just playing football after the class ended and just playing my mobile phone. Just normal activities.
Not making stories yet.
Yeah, not making stories
Yeah.
from WhatsApp yet? Okay.
One of the best activities.
Activity. Alright. How about you, Dinda?
Bisa like Andrea, so we changed like binders and also we played a game like Gebak Sodor.
Yes.
Every afternoon maybe
Fun
we
activities.
play, with our friends near my house. So
Yeah. Even we'll say it's a little bit old school, but at least it doesn't have a lot of negative activities, right? Yeah.
Great, yeah.
So when we compare this to current younger generation, just look at Twitter. Somebody open that, please. Just search at elementary students killing other elementary students, and let's emphasize on the word elementary. The media exposed exactly on them. I mean, I'm sorry if I said this, okay? If those children raised in, I'm sorry again, from inhabitable area, perhaps from a very rough environment, maybe they're punk, I'm sorry, maybe they raised on the streets, perhaps we would expect some certain behavior. However, these children, they went to school. Yeah, I mean, like Farel, if you see someone came from school, what do you expect? Educated, right? Educated, study. That's the only thing that we could think. But no. So let's talk about why this phenomenon happened. Okay, shall we?
Sure.
Who wants to go first?
Let's begin with you.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to take a look at their environment first. So right now we are in digital era. Back then, the only distraction was TV.
Oh.
It was the most important one.
I can relate.
Back then, a cell phone is luxury.
Yes.
It's not necessity.
Yeah.
They're
And that's why it's called cell phone only, not smartphone.
not
like
smartphone,
nowadays.
yeah. I agree with that. So, parents have a lot of times watching their children. They have a lot of times taking care of them, knowing what they're doing. They have a lot of times like that. But now that the ages change, the technology change, the behaviors also change. Right now, they are not looking at single television. They are not looking at their parents. They are looking at a very smart media, a very smart device that exposes them to God knows what kind of things. So I guess we'll start with that. Anyone want to jump in on this?
I think for me, like, it is the peer pressure. Because, you know, when someone like starts a trend, like, look at this, I can, attack someone with non-destructive material, and then their friends would be like, oh, that sounds cool, and I want to try that too. And that's the peer pressure that happened around the kids nowadays. I think, like, they are pressured by their friends who looks cool doing those kind of things, and that's why I want to try it, and yeah, it happens.
Like chain reaction, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the environment and then peer pressure that cause chain reaction. What else?
Maybe like following the trend, like Andrea said. Like if we see other friends doing like that, so we want to act like that too. Like maybe, if I try to like act like that, so we like maybe someone see us like, oh wow, you're so cool. Maybe like saying like this. So other people like when they watch our video, when we do it something like that, and then it will be like trending, you know. So like
Yes.
Yeah,
Or maybe they
follow the trend.
Nah.
they done it to gain their parents'
Attention. So how about you, Vero? You have any talking this?
I think another factor is internet.
Internet.
Yeah, because right now people can access easily film like horror movie who contains killing part and I kill someone like that, and the teenager has not unstability emotional. So the teenager try to do the same act like that, and yeah, that's happened because the internet, I think.
So, just to make sure that we're on the same page, this is a very serious educational problem, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very serious problem. So, how can school and education facilities help?
Well, from the POV of education, I think that we need to like make the facility for the children who already got this kind of behavior and also mindset to like being educated, being like they're counseling based facility that I think would be effective for this kind of behavior. Like if we provide a space for them to tell why they did that or what's the reason behind those kind of act, I think that would be better, and we can help them prevent this kind of behavior, I think.
Okay, so to facilitate them, give them a chance to express what they are feeling. Any idea what kind of things that you have in mind to help them express that? What can they do in schools to, give them place to express?
Maybe give them more attention, because maybe some students like they feel lonely, they don't have any friends, so they need someone to talk, to express their feelings. So we need to give more attention to them. So and also, like Andrea said before, we need to give them like counseling to like maybe counseling is a home to like they can express their feelings, so they can like knowing themselves well after they get like conversation with counselor.
Okay, alright, okay. That's 2 times I heard about counseling. And it's it's a very great and a very effective way to do that. To stop this kind of destructive phenomenon. So, I think that's a very good idea. But I think students also need, again, like a physical way to express. I know that we don't have the best budget for our educations compared to other countries. We have very low on that kind of things. So how can we be creative on giving them the stage, on giving them other distractions from this destructive media? What kind of things that suitable for them?
Maybe like when extracurricular I think that the one way to give that's the one way to express their energy is through the extracurricular which use like physical energy, like sports and maybe like material arts that will help them to use their energy for positive material arts rather than negative one, like the one where they're using for hurting their friends and their enemies, like that.
Alright, so that's in school. Of course, you know that every child has to go home, right? They have to go home to their parents. How about there?
I think after the students arrived at home, especially the parents should be aware of the child behavior, and they have to always accompany when their children want to go out. They must ask like, where are you going? Where are your business? And then if the children gave no clear reason at all, and then the parent must give advice for don't go out without clear permission. So always accompany your children, please, like that.
Well, I kind of agree with that. However, a lot of parents today, they don't have a lot of times to do that. And well, the best alternative is just giving them a phone. So perhaps that would be a very great concern for us right now. For parents to give their children a time, even though they don't even have time for themselves. I guess that's one of the sacrifice of being a parent. Okay. Alright, so it's been a very nice talking to you guys about this. It's just very serious issues, and I hope the solution will come up. The solution will come up even better sooner or later, and then we can all join in hand to combat these issues. Because I still remember that the worst thing that came out from my friends' mouth when they are children is just mockery. Yeah, with their father's name, for example. Yeah.
We'll experience that.
It's just for fun.
Yes, it's for fun. Even though it hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
It hurts a bit. But when they said that, they communicate, right? They communicate. They tell us. They tell each other. They express. But now, just when a child holds a phone, try it, hold a phone, and then you when a child holds a phone, and then you
that happens.
do that, you can guess what word came out from their mouth.
Ooh.
A very bad word.
We cannot say that here.
We cannot say that or get demonetized.
Yeah.
So, combating the serious issues, I think we can all wrap up this session with some of the summary. So, this phenomenon happens because the environment change, the technological change, the behavior change, but the possibility, the capability, the emotional, the unstable emotional of a child still exist on them. Perhaps maybe yes, it's crude because we are older now and we seems wiser, seems wiser, but that it's not a very good way to express themselves, right? You can understand that. So, and then we also have part where we list some of the solutions, like Farrell said, give children more time, and school can facilitate extracurricular. I need to fix that later, okay? With more variety, not just scouting every Friday or every Saturday.
Fridays.
Give them more,
Scouting day.
All right. So, again, it's been a nice talk. Looking forward for our next chit chat. And see you guys.
Thank you, Sparta.
And we'll see you guys back on another Left Pocket Podcast episode.